All right, on the ropes out here with Jalil, Major Hackett, man. Just picked up a new strap, man.
Yeah.
Was that the North Continental?
WBA Continental America.
Hey, man, super proud, man. I want to go through the comment section of A Day in the Life, man, just to get your thoughts, man. This from Miss Lori Reed. She said, Jalil is the truth. I love that you show you his realness when you cover him, man. Shout out to Miss Lori. Bishop 1104, I'm happy he won, he deserved it, truly humble, good kid. Twan Nelson, Southeast DC in the building, he's still learning, have a lot to learn, but he got a lot of potential, and he's not hard-headed, he listens to his coach. I really enjoy watching this fight on Saturday. He got that power, I swear he do. I'm going to enjoy watching him as this journey as a boxer. Much love, Jalil. Stay up and stay focused, man. What's your thoughts on that one?
Man, I appreciate like the love and support I got. Everybody understanding.
Drop that one. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, everybody understanding that, like, you know, this is the first go around to like a big step up. Big step up, 10 rounder, you know. First time really going the distance. Prior to this, we'd only been 4, so everybody's understanding of that. And they know that it's a whole lot of room for growth, but it was a great performance.
Oh, man, shout out to the OG Kurt Bone TV, man. He said congratulations, man. Shout out to Kurt Bone, man. So you're getting the support from the OGs in the city, man.
Definitely, man. I appreciate it for that.
Hey, Big Dog, now, I got to go back to this, man. The press conference, man. The comment section in there, man, had me cracking up, man. So let's go back to that, man. Because this really was sold a lot of people on the fight, man. I'm just looking at that comment section, so I'm going to go back to that. Actually, let's go back to the fight highlights with Matchroom. Right now, currently, it's sitting at 51,000 views, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
A lot of people spoke of it as, like, you know, one of the most highly anticipated fights on the card other than Boots' fight.
Yeah, it was, man, they said, man, y'all sold it at that press conference, dog. And it seemed like everything had started moving from there, man. So, they enjoyed the press conference, man. I got to say, man. From the different comments from the fight, highlights from the fight, here's one. Tree Mats, 21 years old, first 10-round step up against Petey. He is durable. Jalil been out the ring for a minute, solid performance. Coach Kenny got a monster, man.
Yeah, definitely. I can definitely, you know, I agree with that. You know, first step up. So like I've been saying, y'all can't expect me just whitewash him. You know, respectfully, he a hell of a veteran. He ain't gonna just lay down. So it's like, you know, it was a learning experience. Like I've been telling people.
This is interesting. I want to get your thoughts on this, man, because I noticed in the comment section from the highlights, a lot of this came up. Hackett has a B-Hop vibe to him. Definitely can be special. I like the activity for sure. Hackett's giving me Bernard Hopkins vibes. I see that a lot in here, man. What's your thoughts on that? And again, going back to Kurt Bone TV, congratulations, champ. Keep making the city proud.
Yeah, no, that one right there is new. I never heard like the B-Hop comparison. Maybe I need to go watch some more B-Hop. I gotta ask you though, Zed, has B-Hop always fought the same way his whole career? Cause like, are they talking about like a young B-Hop? Are they talking about like later in his career B-Hop? Like, what are they talking about?
See, I'm wondering on that because I guess with the style of you being relentless and working that body, and I like. And the way you worked the stick this time in this fight, the jab.
Yeah. A lot of people say I had a real active jab this fight.
What was the reasoning behind that? Because going back looking at it, man, you worked upstairs and downstairs, man.
I was told, you know, if I'm not in there punching, like, you know, going to the body or working my combinations, just stay on my stick. So it was a situation of me following instructions.
Okay, I want to go back to what we talked about with the B-Hop, right? And somebody on here said, Rob SCO said, can someone explain the B-Hop comparisons, right?
Yeah.
So there you got Combat Sports jump in. The style and the way he looks are both pretty similar to Bernard Hopkins, in my opinion. Getting close to his opponent and hooking from a side angle, very aggressive. Not your typical American style, dancing on toes. What else they say? Yeah, that was just people explaining and giving their thoughts. So wild with the whole with the B-Hop comparison, man. But yeah, it was crazy, right? Shout out to Miss Mange, future champion, DC all the way. Another one, appreciate the respect after the bad blood between these two. Yeah, I remember we had that conversation after the fight. You talked about that.
It's one of them sports where, like, you know, you kind of gain respect for somebody once y'all both been in that ring together.
Oh, good.
Huh?
Oh, he's talking about next though.
Yeah, hold on right quick. Hey.
All right, we back. Now, before we finish wrapping up talking about the fight, man, I gotta go back to the press conference, man, because the comments section had me nuts, man.
And before you start, I would like to say, I appreciate Pete. That probably was the best press conference I ever been a part of. Like that, looking back on that shit was hilarious.
Bruh, I'm telling you, Slim, they said, man, him and Cobbs next, him and AB. He don't talk himself into another fight, man. Cause now people want to see him get in there with another shit talking like Rolly.
Like, he really got the motherfucking comebacks for him. I could see a press conference with him and AB. That'll probably be like, I think they had to have 2 press conferences. That should be so funny.
Man, people hear hilarious press conference. Jalil told him this ain't even his real career. Man, I love how they promoting the fight. This is the funniest press conference I ever seen. Reaching on your box record is crazy. He didn't know who his opponent was. Bring your pistols to the fight, man. It went nuts on that, man. I'm watching this fight. Damn, I want to see this fight. These boys sold me. So from that press conference alone, man, it seemed like it really, really sold the fight. You did what you had to do in the fight. I want to talk about, the commentator said, as we know, you hadn't been past 4th round, 4-round fighter, then a 10 round. How did you feel after that 4th round as the rounds progressed?
I felt good. I didn't really start to feel, I guess we could say, fatigue until the 8th round. I know going into the 7th round, I told my dad, all right, I think I'm going to take this round off, use my jab more, allow my defense, not necessarily lose the round, but not give the round away convincingly, Just get on my stick, move a little bit, But, by the 10th round, I feel like I was picking it up right back where I left off. Especially in the 9th round, too, a little bit, too. 9th round was a toss-up, but 10th round, I feel like I picked up where I left off in the 6th round.
Even though you had talked about getting the knockout on Dobson, man, tough opponent, man. Bernard said, man, it was great to see you go those rounds and box, man, to see and put on that dominant performance and get the unanimous decision.
Yeah, a lot of people was telling me, I never seen you jab that much. I never seen you throw that many jabs. I said, well, shit, I never been that many rounds. But I also can say I did jab a whole lot this fight. Hats off to Pete, but I do got to give credit where credit is due. Preparing for the fight, I did work with great boxers like Jared Hurd, my man Nico Woods, he trained with me, Ben Johnson, Jared Hurd. Those guys, they pushed me. So it's they really made me expand my ability as a fighter. I couldn't just go in there. I ain't just going to go in there and brawl with Jared Hurd. Because Jared Hurd, that's a big dude. I'm not going to be able to just outbox a guy like Lamont Roach. He a high-level world champion level boxer. And so it's a young, big, strong welterweight like Ben Johnson. That's another guy that I got to mix the boxing in with the power. So my spawn just can't really help me put all the pieces together to get this guy out of here. Well, not get him out of here, but win.
Get the win.
Convincingly.
Now I gotta ask about this, big dog, because a lot of people did want to ask you about this. In the recent developments with that, with Genevieve over the weekend, fight getting canceled due to the dehydration. A lot of people were concerned about the way you look during your weight loss time, man. You're a professional who's been doing it for a minute. Last camp came in 142 for a 47 fight. People wanted to know, man, how how hard is it for you to make the 47, and how dangerous is it to cut that type of weight?
Is it tough? Yes. Do I do it? Yes. But it's like, I've been doing it. I've been fighting 47 my whole career. I had a few fights at 54, but I've been fighting 47 my whole career. And it's like, it's only a problem now because it was so public. You know, I was fighting when they was putting chairs out in the beginning of my career. So it's like, I wasn't really a part of the pressers and all of that and all the media stuff. So you ain't really see me, but I look the same every time. Only difference is like more eyes was on me, so people had more things to say.
You know, that's a great point, Jalil, because I think one of the things Dobson was hoping for this fight, that the bright lights would get to you.
Yeah.
Being in front of, like you said, the first time having 14,000 plus in the arena while you coming out.
Yeah.
Did nerves catch you at all anytime doing that? You coming out to the ring like, whoa, it's about to get real.
Really it was anxious nerves. Like, I was excited. Like, when I was told, like, oh, it's a sold out event and you a co-main event. In that moment, when I was told that, I was nervous, very nervous. Like, what the fuck? But I was nervous about the little things, like things that people don't think about. Like, what if one of my shoes come untied? What if I'm walking to the ring and trip? What if I'm going up the steps and trip? Like, those are the type of things I was nervous about. Like, when they come to the fighting, once I start fighting, like, even in there, once I start fighting, I can't hit nobody but my dad. I can't hear nobody but my dad. Oh, I can hear one other person. Shout out my boy. Africa was talking cash shit. He thought his boy was gonna beat me, but yeah. He talked a good game for his man, but he couldn't fight for him. So yeah, I got that job.
That was him, right? I kept hearing.
Yeah. I heard him. He was
Man, he was loud as hell.
He was on my side of the ring.
Yeah.
I heard him the whole fight. I heard him till about the 5th round. Then he stopped talking. And then I heard him in like the 8th. But yeah, nah, man. Shout out him. Hell of a fighter. Hell of a fighter right there.
You know, your dad said, man, you know, after this, man, you know, you passed the test, man. Now it's time to defend, man, and grow in the position, grow the fan base. Talk about the Philly fans, man, and that crowd, man.
Man, they cool, man.
Hell yeah.
Philly fans super cool. They, you know, it's ironic. I'm an Eagles fan. And so it's like Philly fans in every sport are the same. You know, they're going to love you when you're doing good. But if you're doing something that they ain't liking, oh, they going to let you know. So I guess I passed their test too.
You did, man, because they like the fact, man, that you pressed the gas, talking to different people in the audience after the fight, man. It was like, oh, young boy gonna be a problem. Young boy gonna be a problem.
Yeah, I got that a lot, you know. Walking through the crowd, trying to get to my parents, trying to get to my mom. Walking through the crowd, trying to find her. A lot of the fans was taking pictures, congratulating, telling me they like how I fought.
Now I gotta say, man, as we end this interview, man, so you get in there, man, greet everybody, man, take the pictures and stuff, man. What's the last words, man, you want to say to Eddie Hearn and Matchroom, man?
Man, first off, I'd like to thank Eddie Hearn and Matchroom for believing in me. You know, they fresh out of my last contract, they told me what their plans were for me. We both had mutual ideas on what we wanted to do, and you know, they took that leap of faith with me. Second off, I would like to thank, you know, Jerron Anderson, his team. You know, for his first homecoming, you know, his first big fight under Matchroom, he coming home. And when the first co-main event fell through, he decided to have me as the co-main event. So I appreciate him for putting that word in for me. And last but not least, I'd like to thank my team, my dad, Coach Zoe, Coach Kenny, and everybody else part of my team, you know, for helping me prepare for this fight.
Man, shout out your camera crew, man. They're doing a hell of a job, man, with them videos
they
and shit.
Today.
They here right over there now, man.
Today.
Man, give them a shout out, big dog.
I'm here today, man. You know, the first half been here since day one. You know, Eli and Justin, man, they've been here since the beginning, since before I turned pro. And huge shout out to Sean and Chip and RJ. You know, they came right on board this camp. They do no addition to the team, but they also been a big help from the time they jumped in. So I I appreciate them as well.
And man, congratulations as always. Hey man, when can the people expect you back in the ring? I heard them talking about like November, man. That true? October, November?
Yeah, I'm waiting on them to lock something in, but definitely soon.
I don't want them to start on you, man. Got a little white on you.
Hey man. Hey Pete, I'm very hydrated, man, but you see, I still got a little bit of, no daddy. I got a little bit of white on my lip, man. So you leave me the fuck alone.
Leave him alone, Pete. Leave him alone.
Leave me alone about that shit, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, big dog.
All right, man, definitely, I appreciate you.
All right, there you have it, Jalil Major Hackett, man. We out.